And welcome everybody to Morehead. I'm Johnathan Gay with the Kentucky Innovation Network. The Innovation Network at Morehead State is the primary sponsor of today's event. We do two things essentially at the Innovation Network. We support the entrepreneurs of today and we encourage and prepare the entrepreneurs of tomorrow. So we support small businesses and entrepreneurs and even companies that are interested in entrepreneurial projects. And we try to encourage the young entrepreneurs of the future, the young people that we see out in the audience. We try to encourage them in the STEM skills and the entrepreneurial skills that they need. Co-moderator, Ellie Puckett.
Good morning. How are you guys doing today? Good. Just over 2 years ago, an article was written by Mr. Brad Thomas, and he'll be speaking later today. And it highlighted a study that he had done showing that aerospace exports were actually the #1 export in the state. And not only that, that Kentucky was one of the leading exporters for aerospace products in the country. And no one knew it yet. And so we teamed up, the Kentucky Innovation Network, teamed up with Brad Thomas to bring the very first Kentucky Aerospace Industry Day, was what it was called, 2 years ago. And so this year is actually our 3rd annual IF Aerospace, where we're here to highlight both the educational pipelines and the aerospace companies that are here in Kentucky, and outer space companies and programs. And with that said, I would like to introduce President Andrews, who is the president of Morehead State University and has been integral in bringing that educational pipeline to Morehead. He has helped with bringing the space science program here and a bunch of subsequent programs, and has been just a big supporter of this movement towards the knowledge and the high-tech industry being brought to Eastern Kentucky. So with that said, welcome President Andrews.
Morehead State University is a really interesting place. I'm in my 12th year as president, and I've been blessed to be part of something that's really unique here. We have one of only 5 programs in the United States of America in space science. And when I say that to people as I travel around the country, they say, "Where are you located?" I say, "Morehead, Kentucky." "Well, where is that?" "Well, it's in Eastern Kentucky." "Well, how'd you get space science there?" Well, the way that happens in academia is that you have to have faculty that have the idea. And we're blessed to have Dr. Ben Malthus as our director, and Ben's had a passion for this field for a long, long time. And he had the foresight, working with Chris Kimmel and a number of other folks, to convince Bob Twiggs to join us a number of years ago. Bob invented the CubeSat satellite. So what's happening here at Morehead with all of this stuff that's so exciting? Currently, we have contracts with NASA that amount to about $8.5 million, and the most exciting of those for me is this lunar ice mission. We're involved in building a massively paralleled supercomputer. So what's happening here at Morehead State University is really deep science by top quality faculty in a facility that is a world-class facility designed to enable Kentucky to become a preeminent place for this type of manufacturing and this type of science, which is really, really significant. Think about what happened in New England years ago. Think about what happened in the Research Triangle in North Carolina years ago. It started with the germination of great ideas and the coming together of people in academia and the community, the business community and the state. And we have many of these elements working on our behalf today. So we have some pipeline things that are really, really important here. First of all, we have a Bachelor of Science degree in physics with a concentration in astrophysics. So if students are interested in this kind of science, that's a pathway in. We have one of only 5 baccalaureate degrees in space science. I mentioned that, and last year we added a Master of Science degree in Space Systems Engineering, the only engineering degree offered in Eastern Kentucky at Morehead State University. Additionally, we're home here in Kentucky to some other things that make this a unified effort. We're the home to the National Air and Space Education Institute, Space Trek, Space Prep, and one that we're very proud of at Morehead State University, the Craft Academy for Excellence in Math and Science. This is a high school dual credit residential program where the top kids that are interested in math and science careers come here, take their coursework on our campus, their high school coursework, as juniors and seniors, and when they graduate, they'll have earned 60 hours of college credit and completed their high school degree. It's modeled after and similar to the Gatton Academy at Western Kentucky University, which is the top high school in the United States for the moment. The other thing I would note is something that Chris Kimball is going to talk about this morning, so I won't say much, but it, I think, is truly one of the most exciting possibilities for us in Kentucky today, and that's exomedicine. We'd love to see the home for exomedicine here in Morehead, Kentucky, for a lot of reasons, and I think as Chris talks about that, that'll become evident. So